Title This is a game show where celebrities compete to title Kastabi paintings for cash awards. And tonight's contestants are the art critic, curator, and editor of Paper Magazine, Carla McCormick.
Yeah, Carla!
Curator and art critic for Art in America, Lily Way. And then we have award-winning filmmaker Aaron Crumley. Okay, and my name is Mark, and last name is Kastabi. I have some paintings that need titles urgently. Square painting of a scene that takes place in Rome, Italy. Right to the side of the Chiostro del Bramante, which was designed by...
BRAMANTE.
Yeah, but what was his first name?
Donato Bramante?
Bramante's first name was, for $20.
Donato?
Very good. Donato Bramante. $20 to Donato. Lily Way. Wow. Lily, I didn't know that you were so knowledgeable about architecture.
Renaissance. Art history.
Very impressive. Yeah, Renaissance.
He's a chestnut.
Wow. Not too many people know Bramante's first name. That was impressive. I'm impressed. Okay, now let's look at this painting inspired by the Renaissance architect Donato Bramante. Two lovers in the foreground and a blue female figure walking away. And notice that the Kastabi name is on the right. That's because that's the sign that was on the wall there during my show in the summer of 2006. That's the Chiostro del Bramante. Very good. There's the sign right there. Kastabi in Rome, a big exhibition. So this is a love scene taking place in front of the big Kastabi show in Rome. The summer of 2006. Do we have any titles to propose for this little painting?
Love, the overarching story.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. With a comma after love, right? Like love,
Yes.
the overarching story, right?
Colon.
Colon, even better. Can I buy love, overarching story for $20? Yes, the money goes to Lily Way. This is the painting that was shipped to Rome before it got its title. It's hanging in a restaurant called La Saletta. It needs a title. It's the restaurant scene with a sky inspired by Giorgio de Chirico because it's yellow and green. Okay, look, all these busy diners eating, and there's a lounging figure in the foreground. Okay, so the luminaries, see the picture?
I've been watching your show last night, trying to get a feel for what this is all about.
Oh, did you get a feel for our punctuality?
I love it.
Yeah, all right. So, Aaron, are you still in credit card debt?
At the moment, but we're very close to solving the problem. We're actually releasing our DVD April 29th in stores, and through that deal that we're doing with IFC, we're pretty much out of the credit card debt from having made the film. So, thanks for asking.
This is your film called Four-Eyed Monster,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that film. Now, if you can successfully title some paintings on this show, it'll help you get out of credit card debt.
I know I'm looking forward to maybe at least making $20 so I could go buy some lunch after the show. So I'm excited.
Man, he's playing the pity card already. Jeez.
But no, I'm going to do my best to make good titles.
Mark, you're not providing
We
lunch.
feed you during the break. Okay. Do you have a title for this restaurant scene, speaking about eating?
Okay.
Or Carla or Lily?
Satyricon 2008.
Ooh, that's good.
That's interesting.
She's on a
Now,
roll.
Lily, pardon my naivete, but I don't know much about Satyricon. Can you briefly educate me?
Well, it's just a satire. I mean, it just, you know.
Is that the word? Is Satyricon the
It's
word?
a movie by
satire came
Fellini.
It's
From
a
a
book
book
by,
by Rhodes.
yes, exactly.
Fellini, okay, fellow Roman. Thank you, Simon.
And it's
All
a
right,
book
Carla,
by,
do you have a title for this
Julius.
painting that
Me?
Lily has already offered a great title for?
How about a la carte?
That's good. Okay. Simon, can you analyze the picture? Bring the
Yeah,
picture
I
close to
can't
Simon.
see it very well. Bring the
Yeah, bring it close to Simon. You can't see very well. Adjust that hat, Simon.
Well, you know, the Italians love to eat. They have a major thing. I think Italian cuisine, like Chinese cuisine and French, are probably is the best cuisine in the world. So they're very particular about their food. And they don't seem too decadent here. They're not really, you know, throwing up or doing that like La Grande Bouffe. So I think it's pretty civilized, this restaurant, let me tell you.
Very good observation. Okay, Carlo, Lily, and Aaron. Having heard Simon's astute analysis, do we have a round 2 title?
How about just desserts?
It's not bad. I've done it before on another painting.
Oh, you have? Never mind.
It has to be a bigger title for a big piece.
Oh,
Thank
yeah?
you, Molly. Very good point. It's a big piece that needs a big title. Lily, what
Name
do we
some
have?
desserts.
Civilization and its contents, as sort of
Oh,
play
that's
on
a
civilization
nice
and its
twist.
discontent.
Yeah. Can I buy Civilization and its Content by Lily Way for $20?
I have
Yeah,
that.
the money goes to Lily Way.
This is a marked thing.
Well, let's look at this marked painting of 2 people having a struggle, a battle, in a De Chirico-inspired moonscape. Not a moonscape, but a plaza scene with the full moon glowing in the distance. Any analysis to offer, Charles, Molly, or...
It looks like sex to me, except it's not quite right.
How about
He said
sexy,
analysis, not confession.
How about sexy
Okay,
battle?
I've heard Molly's confessional analysis. The luminaries have a title to off. Aaron, what do you think? Your movie is all about a romance.
Yeah. How about you could
Probably
call
involves
it?
sex.
You could call it sexy
And
battle.
this painting involves sex and violence.
How about foreplay?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because it has a double meaning because of the Chirico references art historical foreplay to the Kastabi visual language. Lisa loves it. What does the rest of New York think? Can I buy foreplay? By Carlo McCormick?
Oh, it's unanimous.
Love is in the air, obviously, from one romantic painting to the next. Again, with the Chirico-inspired background. But this love scene has an edge. Look at that cube with spikes over there on the left.
How
That's
about,
definitely...
isn't it romantic with a question mark?
Yeah,
How about,
that's true. Isn't it romantic? Already sounds like a question. Carlos.
how about a measure of comfort?
Oh, that's nice. Okay, Aaron Crumley, what do we have from you?
Romantic approval.
That's interesting. Okay, can I buy A Measure of Comfort by Carlo McCormick for $20?
Very close.
Very possible.
I think quite possibly. Let's try Aaron Crumley just in case. What'd you say, Aaron?
Romantic approval.
Romantic Approval, can I buy that? No, and Lily, what was your title again?
Isn't it romantic?
Isn't it a romantic?
Question mark.
Question mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, no, the money goes to Carlo McCormick.
I guess I should have left the questions off.
Figures pointing 2 flash darks in opposite directions. A flash dark is like a flashlight, but it emits darkness.
Golden boy?
Golden boy is interesting, although the background is golden, not the boy.
Well, he's lighted.
Oh,
Light is everything.
okay. Okay. It's not a bad proposal. Let's consider the other luminaries. Aaron Crumley, the award-winning filmmaker, who deals with lighting, hopefully.
Searching in the dark.
Searching in the dark. But see, he's in the light,
Yeah, searching in the light.
using darkness to do the search.
Maybe
Okay, searching in the light. Searching.
Searching in the light.
Searching for the
Okay. Carlo,
The Seeker.
that's straightforward. Can I buy The Seeker by Carlo McCormick for $20? Simon? Yes, the money goes to Carlo for The
On a roll. I
Seeker. On a roll.
can almost
Okay, look at this picture. We have this pinup woman sitting on a cash register with a giant calculator, abacus, hovering over her, with black, white, red space behind her, and above her of the Chirico Piazza. And one bead of the calculator is turquoise. Any additional analysis? Molly, what do you think of the painting?
Spitzer's computer, something about Spitzer. The Bacchus being the old-fashioned computer. They won't
The
understand
governor.
how international.
Spitzer and his computer. Okay, Carlo, Molly has pointed out the contemporary relevance of the picture, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, in New York, Spitzer's already old news, but it's a good reference. Is that just
Well,
making
you
out to
got-
California now, Molly?
Oh! Cat comment.
Oh, no.
You know,
I love her title.
Carlo,
I
Los
love her
Angeles
title.
had the Murakami show way before New Yorkers did.
I know. I saw it out there. That's why I got to blow
Yeah.
off the. Because you know, as much as I hate LA, going out to Brooklyn's much harder.
Ooh,
Sorry.
that's a good one. That's a famous line. That's going to go down. Okay, let's look at the picture and come up with a title for it. Got Spitzer's computer there.
There's a seductive quality to it, and also kind of a game feel. So maybe Let's Gamble.
Oh, that's good. Did you say that, Aaron? Can I buy Let's Gamble by Aaron Crumley?
Oh yeah, it's unanimous.
$20 to Aaron Crumley for Let's Gamble.
Nice.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have this factory doctor who is checking the pulse of the factory, the pulse of the economy perhaps, and behind him are anonymous factory workers turning around, going through their shift, rotating their position, getting fired and hired. Do we have a title for this picture
Well,
that also relates to contemporary reality? The
Yeah.
recession, perhaps?
I
Yes,
guess,
Carlos.
yeah, because of contemporary reality. I just think because the stethoscope is green, you know, it's I'm almost tempted to call it Citizen Gore. But how about ecological diagnostics?
That's good. We're in the presence of extreme talent, but we also have Lily
We
Wade
have the-
and Aaron Crumley to
also
consider. Do we have something as good as Carlos?
I got an
Title.
idea.
Yeah, what's your idea, Aaron?
Well, it seems like you mentioned, it's a lot of firing of people. It's sort of like a revolving door kind of concept. Also, there's this doctor looking at the business, and he's like the consultant trying to say, are we doomed? Do we need to change what we're doing? And then there's all these people that really believe in their jobs and really believe in their reality. So maybe it could be called revolving reality.
Not bad. And Lily Wade, what do we have from you?
I don't know. Dr. No.
Dr. No.
K-N-O-W?
Pretty good.
And who? Simon.
No,
Or
it's
Molly,
Molly
or-
who rang the bell.
Executive decision.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's really
good.
That's a good one.
Oh my God, Carlos, she might blow you
Well,
away with that one.
I think she's got it.
Can I
Go
buy
on, Molly.
Executive Decision by Molly Barnes for $20?
Oh, she's unanimous.
$40 to Molly Barnes for Executive Decision. Brilliant. Now this painting, you might think relates to George Orwell with 1984, but actually the 84 is a personal autobiographical moment, because it was in 1984 that well, I met Carla McCormick in 83, but things really got started in the East Village with Carla McCormick in 1984. So it's a personal painting. It's my nostalgia from 1984, because I'm an 80s figure.
Yeah.
And that's when the East Village was peaking, right, Carlo, in
Yeah,
84?
it seems like that was a good year, wasn't it?
That was a good year.
Yeah.
And this woman was probably born in 1984, thinking about how great it must have been back in the East Village back in 1984.
Yeah.
So, Aaron Crumley, when were you born? Do you mind if I ask?
1980.
Okay, so you were 4 years old when it started to happen in the East Village. Do you have a title to propose for this painting?
Reminiscing the East.
Mark, I think I got a good one.
What is it, Carlo?
Yeah, the future is not what it used to be.
Oh, that's so good. Can I buy The Future Is Not What It Used to Be by Carlo McCormick?
Oh, at least I get
No, I don't like it. Oh, my God.
Get the gong. Who's got the gong?
I loved it.
How about a very
I know, Mark.
Lily Way. How wrong
These
we
kids
were.
know,
What about just a very good year?
huh?
A very good year? Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I love
right,
that.
a very
Can I buy
good
A Very Good Year by Lily Way for $20? Yes, the money goes to Lily Way for A Very Good Year. Beautiful. Let's title this painting and then let's have a musical interlude. Hopefully. Look at this horizontal painting of a half horse, half man, being ridden by a half horse, half man, but they got a switcheroo going there.
That's a good title, The Old Switcheroo.
That's
The
a
old
good title.
switcheroo. Can I buy The Old Switcheroo by Lisa Rosen for $20?
Yes.
Yes, $20 to Lisa Rosen for The Old Switcheroo. Oh. Now, Corey Dargel, vocalist, and Kathy Supové on piano.
I didn't realize how appalled you were, sucking on my toes. I thought you were into it. Heaven knows it's not something I can fault you for, but there are ways we can work through it. When I lose all 10 toes, then those lips of yours can go down with a smile instead of a frown. No more toenail fungus. I've done just what you've always wanted. Now tell me what else you dislike, and I'll get right on it. We can try some of those edible toes. I'll strap them on after the amputation. It'll be just like sucking on lollipops, and once you start, you won't want to stop. When I lose all 10 toes, then those lips of yours can go down with a smile instead of a frown. No more toenail fungus. I've done just what you've always wanted. Now tell me what else you dislike, and I'll get right on it. Thank you.
Oh, that was so good. What a brilliant toe-sucking song.
Can I tell you a quick story about my toe?
Yeah,
a couple
please.
days ago, I was in my editing room, and my guitar was hung up on the wall, and it just leapt off the wall, and the neck nosedived at the ground, and I sort of went towards it to try and like break its fall, and my toe got under the guitar, and it smashed and broke my index toe. It was insane, and I don't
What
even.
happened to the guitar?
The guitar is completely fine,
Oh, thank God! Thank God for little miracles.
but I'm walking around with a limp.
Well,
Is
that's
the
what you
result of
wanted
that.
to do. You wanted to save the guitar. You didn't really care about your toe.
Yeah, that's true. I took one for the team of me and the
Took one
guitar.
for the guitar.
God bless the artist.
Your sacrifice
Okay, so
was not
let's-
in vain.
Yeah.
Let me guarantee you that.
So the song was profound.
I would like some. Yeah, that would actually help my
Beautiful
toe if
song.
someone's willing to do that right now. I could go for that. Any volunteer.
You won't be getting any shrimp jobs soon with a broken toe.
And so this next painting has a figure who's anguished, right? Who has no toes, notice? He's got socks,
That's right.
sock feet. an art critic called the Kasabi figure Sock Man because there were no toes. However, there are fingers. And this Sock Man figure without toes is perched on the Andy Warhol Brillo box in anguish. He's from Estonia, you can tell because of the white, black, and blue colors on his body. And his art historical grandparents, the Kirikos, are in the background. Well, that's me. That's an autobiographical painting. It's a self-portrait of me in anguish sitting on Warhol's soup can. I don't really suffer from anguish very often, but...
Well, could it be also confusion? Could
be confusion.
Could it be aesthetic confusion?
Mark, how about...
Oh, good analysis. Yes, Carlo.
Well, because I feel it's more like abandonment issue, so how about missing pop?
Missing pop, that's so good, Carlo.
I think so.
Lily and Aaron, do you have a title for this painting? Carlo had a brilliant one.
Well, I like what your description of what it was about, how that was kind of autobiographical. So maybe overwhelmed by influence.
That's really good,
That's a good one.
I like it because it's open and has double meaning. And now,
Lily.
Me.
Lily,
Well, I just have disarming.
disarming?
Oh, she's looking at the kind of maquette figures there, the Kirikos. It's pretty funny.
Not
Funny,
disarming.
I
Pretty
guess.
good. You got three good titles, Mark.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because
How
the
about all
word art
three? And you can
means
use
got
them
a-
arm.
interchangeably.
Okay.
You've got an embarrassment
Can I
of
buy
riches.
Disarming by Lily Way for $20? Disarming. Can I buy that? Quite possibly. Okay, possible, but now let's consider Carlo. Your title again was?
Missing pop.
Missing Pop. Oh, that's genius. That's gotta go. Missing Pop. Was it a tie? Missing Pop.
No, they're not doing
Mark, you know, I guess we just think alike, but we're being
We think
outvoted.
alike. How come they're
I don't
not
know,
going
man.
for it, Carlo?
I don't know, maybe it was
It's
that
so
Brooklyn
clever.
joke I made earlier.
Oh, Aaron Crumley. Oh, you said overwhelmed by influence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
it.
a better way to say that, though? Overwhelmed by influence. A little academic sounding.
Yeah.
Like,
How about influential overload or
What about overwhelming influence?
overwhelming influence?
that could be better. Yeah.
Yeah, go for that
Can I
one.
buy how did you say that again?
Overwhelming.
Influence.
Overwhelming influence. Can I buy overwhelming influence?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. $20. We've got Red Square. For anyone who couldn't figure that out, that means $50 to whoever can title this painting. And this figure in the foreground right, lower right, is looking at an angel with the camera,
Right.
or causing a light beam to illuminate her. Do we have a name for this painting? It takes place in Red Square, Moscow. Carlo is studiously taking notes.
Yeah.
Composing the afterlife?
That sounds deep.
Because he's composing a shot almost, and it's like he wants to go into the next realm of existence where he sees her.
Yeah. I think it's good. Later we'll ask New York what they think.
Um,
Charles, what do you think of the painting?
I love it. I love it. Mind you, I'm a fan of the classical era, which Russia has a big factor with. What I love about this is that that angel represents the one bit of grace in an otherwise dark part of the world.
hey.
That's what grabbed me immediately. It's the one,
Nice.
like finding a flower in a swamp.
Yeah. Beacon.
You know,
I think
Well,
it's
Russia's not a swamp anymore. They cleaned up their act.
Yeah,
That communist stuff.
Debatable.
hey Mark, how
I
about
have one idea.
Oh. Carlo and Lily, do we have a title for this picture?
A rush of light. Playing on Russian?
Yeah, I like
A
the play
rush
on
of light.
Russian. Rush. Don't
Okay.
rush.
and
Don't rush. We have the same
rush of
technical
light.
problem here.
I have an idea.
Well, what's your idea, Molly?
Frank Gehry's design for Red Square.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only catty person in the room, at least.
Yeah. And Carlo, do you have a title?
Well, you know, it's kind of springtime here, and I feel like, you know, this is this nice moment in Russia. So how about after the Cold War?
Ah, that's a thought.
I got one in the back here.
I know, Anton the Poet, what's your title?
Coming in from the cold.
What did he say, Simon?
Coming in from the cold.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Can I buy Coming In From the Cold by Anton the Poet? Okay, I'll buy Anton the Poet's title. Coming In From the Cold by Anton the Poet. All right. Yeah.